Good morning. My name is Amy Gill, your pharmacist that cares. So today you are in for a treat. We are going to chat with Robin Carr with the Salvation Army of St. Charles County. So if you saw last week my posts, I was helping Robin out last Wednesday with the Tree of Lights luncheon. And it was such an amazing event. She did such a great job. They had the big kettle out front, and that's actually what we're going to talk about today is ringing the bell. So thank you so much for joining me, Robin.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about what you do with the Salvation Army and what areas you serve.
Okay, I serve the St. Charles County area. I am the development director. So I manage our events, fundraising, community engagement, and just try to share the story of what we're doing here in St. Charles County.
And you did a fantastic job with the luncheon last Wednesday. It was so
Thank
much fun,
you.
so well done, so beautiful. So if you guys haven't checked out my post from last week, definitely check it out. Check out the beautiful centerpieces that we made. I thought we did a pretty good job with those. Everything.
Sold a lot of them.
Yeah, that's great. And look at all the extra money that you made for the Salvation Army by doing that. That is fantastic. So since that was the Tree of Lights luncheon was to kick off the bell ring. So tell us a little bit more about the bell ringing that we see at so many different locations.
So the bell ringing is one of our biggest fundraisers each year. We are mainly run that by volunteers. Sometimes we do hire some people to go out, but the majority of the fundraising is done by volunteers. This year we have about 4,000 hours that we have available for people to register right now. When I checked yesterday, we were at like 468 hours filled of those 4,000. So we have a long way to go, but we encourage everybody. It's a great family event before Christmas, kind of a family bonding. It's a great way for a business to give back. And individuals, if you need volunteer hours, it's a great way to do that also. Um, you just go online. We're going to give you a QR code. You can register anywhere in Missouri and Illinois with that QR code. It will let you type in your zip code and find the locations around you to ring.
And typically, how long are the shifts when they jump on to do it?
Everything is driven by you. So you get to pick the time, the place, and so we have time, place, and there's something else I'm thinking of. Planked on it. Sorry. Anyway, so you go online and you put your zip code in. The hours are usually scheduled for two-hour shifts, but if you can't do 2-hour shifts, you can do 1-hour shift, or you can do more, just depending on what you want to do.
Excellent. And then the money that is collected here, where does that money actually go?
The money collected in St. Charles stays in St. Charles. So whenever you're in an area, the money always stays in that area. So St. Louis stays in St. Louis, St. Charles stays in St. Charles, Jefferson City stays in Jefferson City. It is always local because we are a local, while we're a national organization, the cores are local and they have to run on their own budget. So that's where the money goes. With that money, we help people with housing, utility bills. We have a food pantry, 2 food pantries in St. Charles, a dining hall to feed those who need, whether you're and just someone that doesn't have enough to buy your groceries since they're so expensive, or they're homeless. We don't check anything when you come to our dining hall. If you need a meal, you come to our dining hall and we will take care of you. So it goes to that. And we have a women's shelter in O'Fallon. It should be getting ready to open in January. I think it'll be the earliest we get it back open. It's been closed because of some damage, but it's taken care of now.
Now, so many people don't carry cash with them anymore, right? So if you're not carrying cash and you come to one of the bell ringers with a kettle, what can we do to help them out if we don't have any cash on us?
So about in St. Charles County, about 6 of our locations will have a automatic gift thing. You just tap your credit card and choose which amount you want to do. And it's increments of 50, 25, and 5, I think, are the increments. Um, and consider this like if you used to walk by a kettle and put your change in, if you do like a $5, that would be about what you might have done before over the time. So it's not really asking more than you normally would have give probably, but it really makes a difference. And at each location, we should have a QR code where you can scan it and go online and donate that way too.
I love that. And I think it's really important. My kids love to actually be the one to put the money in or to put the change in. And I
Mm-hmm.
think it's important to tell the kids what they're doing it for. And I think you'll be surprised how many kids would go find their own piggy banks and bring some change to help those in need.
True. It's true. And when you're ringing the bell, if you have bring your kids, your dog, people are like, "Oh, love it," you know. But our bell ringing is kind of a symbolic towards Christmas and everywhere. We are out at Christmas time. People expect to see the kettles out. So we are grateful for whatever anybody can do for us.
Now, another thing that I know we kind of kicked off at the luncheon last week was the angel tree. And I know I was sitting at the registration table, and one of the ladies came and put all the little tags out for the angel tree. And I was kind of arranging them so everybody could see what they were. And I know I was really touched just by looking at those because they were all by ages and gender. And I think the one that really caught me was it said 16-year-old girl, and it was a makeup bag with a mirror. And, it brought tears to my eyes thinking, how many makeup bags do I have? How many do I need? And it's such a simple little thing to bring a smile to the face of these children that really don't have anything. So can you tell us a little bit about the angel tree and how they can participate and where they go?
Sure. So our angel tree is our way of collecting toys to give to families. We run it a little different than some other organizations. While we collect the toys, we also have people signing up to come in that need help buying Christmas toys. We set up a shopping like area. We break up the toys by age group. One of the most needed age groups is teenagers. We don't get a lot of things in for them usually, so it's always a big push to try and get some stuff for them. Then the parents that signed up come in and they get to shop for their children. Last year, we were able to do 5 toys per child they could pick up, and then some stocking stuffers. And then our local Western St. Charles County Chamber of Commerce wraps the gifts for the parents. So they get the gifts wrapped after they pick them out, and then they go home and everything's ready to go under the tree if they want to. So it's kind of neat to see the parents grateful for what they're getting and know that they're going to go home and be able to place that under their tree and know that they're getting something their children really would like. Not a random gift, but something they need or want, and it really makes a difference.
I love that. And that's another thing that, your kids can help do, is help shop for these gifts. Now, where can we find these tags that I was talking about, like we had last
Okay.
week? Where can they find the angel trees?
So you can find the tags at participating Walmart stores. And this year in St. Charles County, they'll be at the St. Charles Walmart, the Jungerman Walmart, the O'Fallon Walmart, um, Wentzville, and I feel like there's another one, but I can't think of it. But those
They're
are
right
the
when you walk
ones.
in the door, though, right? Aren't they right there when you walk
Yeah,
in?
they're there, and then there's a box for you to put the toys in. If you're not wanting to go into a store and buy, you can also go online and purchase toys from like Walmart online, and they'll ship them to us. And if you have something, you can still drop it off at a Walmart, or you can also uh, bring it to one of our locations. Let us know, and we'll go ahead and put that out.
Okay, excellent. And I see that Manny said he's already scheduled to ring the bell, which is awesome. And I want to actually schedule with the boys so we can do it together. I don't think we'll probably bring the dog, even though he's adorable, but I think he would probably bark at everybody because he thinks he's ferocious. But even though that probably would, be a little fun to have him there as well. But I definitely want to do that because I think it is a good family event to get everybody out there and just show the importance for the community. Is there anything else that you want to fill us in on, Robin, before we go?
Sure. So Manny said he's registered to ring, and he is, but he's also doing it with a group that he's involved in. And so and you can do that. You can get like your group of people to ring and then set up your own times. Or you can, what we have is some of the challenges out here, like different types of businesses in the same business, challenging the other one to see who can raise the most money. And we do track when you ring, we track what you ring, and we can tell you year over year how much more you rang, how much more you collected. So that's an awesome way to do it. Challenge your family members, like challenge your brother or sister to see if they can do much. It makes the competition makes it a little more fun and enjoyable. Also, at this time of year, I know there's a lot of food collections going on. We do have the food pantries, and we still give out coats and gloves to people. So we're still needing those items. And if that's something you want to do, reach out. There's on our website, there's how to reach us. And I'll give Amy my information to put in the comments so that if you want to go do anything, you can reach out to me and I can help you set up whatever you need to do.
That's perfect. So we'll put Robin's information in the comments along with the QR code in case you're having a hard time scanning it from the screen. So that way you can sign up to come help ring the bell. Robin, this was so wonderful. Thank you so much for taking the time out just to bring awareness to people and for them to know when we see these volunteers out there, they are volunteers giving of their time to try to help the community when they're ringing the bell. Look for those angel trees when you go into Walmart. Have your kids be part of this. Have them show they can make happier holidays for so many people that are less fortunate than us. Thank you again, Robin. I really appreciate you being on here.
Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who supports us.
You guys have a wonderful afternoon. Please jump on, scan that QR code, go find those angel trees and help those in your community. My name is Amy Gill.